I want to talk about arrogant women and the destruction of men because we are living through multiple generations of extremely arrogant women, and I don't believe that people are aware of the interaction between the different variables and how destructive it can be. When did men first start competing against women, and when were they no longer permitted to do so? When did this modification occur? To which the response is, no, you just fired everyone for sexual harassment. Women are now speaking up and saying, hey, we're in charge. Both these women and you will not be approached by any men. I'm the only man who will approach them. Oh my God, please turn it off because I literally feel like throwing up. You get what I'm saying? When you scan one of those people next to a healthy person, the healthy person will shrink, cower, wilt, and stop moving. You've got to be joking, I think. When people don't act in a manner that is appropriate, I find it disgusting. It appears that you are stealing. Wow, that is really amazing. There's a lot more to it than that, so no, that is not at all impressive. The arrogance of women is the primary source of the problem. The little big man syndrome is the result of men giving in to women who overplay their hands, complain, and whine, and weak men who want to get together with women who want to be pleased. If you want to know how it happened, you already know the answer. Generation after generation of men gave in to women who overplayed their hands, complained, and whined. The women who agreed that yes, dear, a woman could be an effective leader just as well as a man. Just as well as the patterns that we set are the patterns that they follow, which means that future generations of men will continue to give in to women because of their sexuality, and future generations of women will continue to use their sexuality to influence men. I think it's important to set an example for kids. Generations of boys will continue to be raised by women who have this arrogance and so on. You know, there's a great thing about being a man when you come across another man, and you can tell if somebody wants to give ground to another man based on their financial status. So let's say that nobody is going to acknowledge the fact that she is capable of working full-time. However, she is worth $20,000 a year working full-time if she is receiving welfare and participating in welfare programs. The average single mother who is raising her child by herself could get about $60,000 in welfare benefits each year. How is it even possible to do that? How is it that a dishonest liar and thief can make more money than a hardworking, honest person? If you want to build such a system, why don't we take money from a hardworking, honest person and give it to you? You have probably heard of something called a victim hierarchy before. If this is a FO system that has been established, it is a weak male child system that has been established by men to take care of the invalid, those who have been botched, those who are stupid, those who are weak, those who are unworthy, and those who are unable to work properly. If you continue this practice for many generations, the people who belong to it will eventually come to believe that they are superior to other people. Other men will not look up to and respect men who behave in this manner because of their behavior. The answer to this question is no, especially in today's society, which is the problem. You have demotivated a strong, healthy man while rewarding a crippled, obese liar. Those are the two groups that you have incentivized, and as a result, this is what you receive. You should know quite a few males who are in this situation. In particular, I believe that there are many good men in the younger generation. I think that they are of the mindset that this is a corrupt and unfair system, that men are treated unfairly, that they are persecuted and manipulated, and that women and people who don't want to work but claim victim status are in fact promoted through entitlement above honest, hardworking people. I believe that they are the mindset that men are treated unfairly, that they are persecuted and manipulated, and that women are promoted through entitlement above honest, hardworking men. You already know this to be true, so there's no need to deny it. You'll advance in your career based on who your friends are and the social preferences that you put out there. To put it another way, if you want to be a doctor but you don't mind working under those conditions, you can pursue that career path. If you would rather have a lot of money at the end of your life, because those two things aren't necessarily the same thing at all, you can make money through a variety of different means, but the only way to become strong and capable is to participate in activities. I mean, if that's what you consider to be the definition of a good doctor, then go right ahead. If you would like to be really powerful, effective, and capable in life, there are two different approaches you can take. If you would wonder what is going to take place, this is what is taking place. So take a look at our current circumstances. So now the question becomes, what should you do? I know that it is a difficult question because, on the one hand, you have to be truthful and honest and have some personal integrity. On the other hand, if everybody is stealing from a corrupt system and you don't, you're at a huge disadvantage. And I believe that this is the situation that good men are facing right now. The laziness and dishonesty of the majority of our people. The fact that the majority of people are unaware that there is no such thing as a free ride is extremely frustrating. Everything has a price. Someone had to work for it. It had to be made, and someone had to construct it. If you are the type of person who doesn't mind getting things for free when someone else has to work for them, then I don't want anything to do with you, and I don't want any association with you. To which the response is no, you're cheating all the hardworking people. You're stealing their money and you're pretending like you've earned it. You only have a reward based on lies and entitlement. When I say you, I don't mean you in particular. I mean that this is the modern character of man. You don't have the strength that comes with knowing how to do something because all you have is a reward based on a lie and entitlement. I'm smart. I'm earning more money while doing less, getting further and further away from the character that they need to develop in order to become strong, until eventually they have to rely exclusively on the kindness of strangers. And those strangers would be the people that they stole from, right? So I don't feel like helping them out, and I don't see it as a viable future option for them either. I don't feel like helping them out because I don't see it as a viable future, and I don't see it as a system that is able to function properly. People who won't take care of themselves should be cast aside. We shouldn't be responsible for them, and we should separate ourselves from them. Honest people who want to do a good job if you try to recognize who's and what's in this situation and support them. You will see the lazy, dishonest, confused, stupid, weak, sick people who just want a free handout. You should not give your support to dishonest and weak people who are manipulating the system and destroying the future. On the other hand, you should acknowledge honest and hardworking people when you come across them. To support us like this video, please subscribe, and make sure to send this video to the person who needs to hear it the most.